Hello. Oh no, hold on. I need to fix the. Hold on. I need to fix this real quick. 1 second. Here we go. Okay, hello. Hold on, give me a moment. I'm gonna quickly check some stuff. Let me see if this stream's working. Okay, everything's working. Okay. All right. Hello. It's been a while since we did the last Devstream. I think it's about like 2 months now. It's been a really long time. I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes, or like at least 2 minutes, I guess, to let people get in. And I will say I'm doing this completely by myself, as you can see on the playlist here. There's no one else here, sadly. But anyways, so while we wait for everyone to come in, I'll say that there's a lot of stuff we're gonna be talking about. You can't hear me clearly? Hold on. What do I sound like real quick? Let me check the dev stream. Am I quiet? Okay, let me raise my mic a bit. All right, is this better? Hello? 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 Oh my god, this is the most people we've had in the dev stream. Oh my god, bro, this is crazy. Anyways, let me just check the stream again. 1 second. Oh my god, this guy's here? Really? Really? This guy's here? Get out. Get out. Get out, Green. Get out. I mean, I'm just gonna ignore that guy. Anyways, as I was saying though, there's gonna be a lot of stuff we're gonna be talking about in the dev stream. Stuff like, dude, being told that the stream is really low quality. Hold on, how do I fix this? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Properties. That's. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. 720p is okay. Anyways, so as I was trying to say, though, there's a lot of stuff we're gonna be talking about on the stream today. For example, like the next update, stuff coming in the next update, and stuff that's being like happening with just like the time stream one shot, or even makeship as well. So there's a lot of stuff that we have to discuss on today's stream. I will say, by the way, I apologize if I sound like a bit like sick or anything. Low key, I kind of woke up feeling like ass today, so. But anyways, I think that's enough people in. Okay, so for starters, let's get the smallest thing out of the way quickly. The makeship plushie. If you're like unaware, I think it was like a couple weeks ago now, we made a petition for a makeship plushie, the Boundrick one, and we did really good. We did double the amount of stuff we required for the plushie. Oh, is this still quiet? Hold on, hold on. I'm trying to fix my volume right now. Everyone keeps saying the volume is really quiet. All right, that's the max it will go. I can't go any higher, so just raise your volumes. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, the makeshift plushie. So that's done really well. We've gotten, I think it was like 500 signatures, or pledges, which is really good. So the good thing is, there's probably gonna be another makeshift plushie in the future, because like how well the plushie went, we're probably gonna get given a second chance of like another plushie as well. So we also got shown a sample of the plushie. I can't really show it because we want to show you the plushie and its like proper, like fully finished design. But we've seen the plushie. It looks pretty good so far. There's a lot of things we have to change, obviously. So what else? So yes, that's the makeshift thing. For those of you wondering, by the way, when the plushie does release, I'm pretty sure you're able to buy it, because currently you're like the only way you could have bought it was doing the petitions. But I think when the plushie is like publicly released, it should be purchasable. So that's a good thing. Anyways, with that out of the way, what am I gonna talk about next? Oh, the time machine one shot. So As you may know, we updated the game this month. We added a okay. We said it was a big update. This is only like one half of a big update. I know a lot of people were really disappointed with the update. Well, mainly the update log because like how much was added to the game. But if you're unaware, we added an entirely new campaign called the Time Stream One Shot. You can access it through this guy here. Right now, the only reward you can get out of it is just some cosmetics. Like, for example, where is it? The Timekeeper's Mask, or the Twisted Mask, or this, and this. But, I was gonna say was we're planning on adding a lot of new stuff to the one shot. For example, we're gonna be adding some boons. Um, we also may be adding more content to the one shot. But currently we're not really sure what we're gonna be adding, and I don't really want to say too much about it because it is a pretty big thing. Um, yeah, so like a lot of the boons will be coming with the Times from One Shot are actually gonna look really fun. I'm really excited for one of them in particular, which will be really good for Jack of all trades too. So yeah, so we got the makeshift stuff out of the way. Time for one shot. Let me think. What else? Um, oh, so last stream we talked about this thing called player rooms, right? We didn't go too much into it, but we showed off like just some very rough looks of them. Sadly, I would love to show the rest of the player room stuff, but we have to keep it like, kind of the down low. But there is one thing I can show for the player rooms. Let me get the studio up in real quick. Or sorry, the area in studio. Give me one moment. Where's he moved it? It's up here. Give me a minute, guys. God, where have they? Dude, this studio is like such a fucking mess, bro. I'm looking for like the this one thing to show you guys, and I just cannot find where the fuck it is. Did they delete it? No, they couldn't have deleted it. Should be. Is it this one? Here we go. Okay. Let me change the stream to studio. Probably gonna close the sidebars up actually. Okay. So this is the new thing I wanted to show you guys off. I won't say too much about what it is, but it's a new thing that'll be coming to the game. As you may have noticed, it doesn't really look like a new area or anything. It's actually going to be something for the lobby. I won't say, again, what it is specifically. But I'm really excited for it to be added. And a lot of the stuff that'll be, like some of the stuff will be showing off in the stream as well, will be tied to this area. So, but, and of course, it's like, this is like, if you, as you can tell here, it's like, God, sorry, I keep stuttering. It's tied to the playroom stuff. I won't show off the other rooms because, to be honest, they're not actually fully finished right now. We have a lot of stuff to do. Like, as you can see here, this is still pretty unfinished. We have a lot of stuff to figure out for these rooms. I'll probably get those done in the coming days. This room is also kind of empty too, but this is the main thing of the player rooms. I won't say what it is or what you do with it, but like it will be pretty important. Now let me close this. And let me move to Opera GX. Give me one moment. I need to fix my studio again. Okay. So, that's the Devstream. The next thing I want to show off is we've done the makeshift, time stream, all that stuff. The next thing I want to show off, actually, I need to get back to studio because it's actually the studio I gotta show you first. Hold on. Give me one moment. Let me go back in the studio. All right. So, as you can see here, this is going to be one of the upcoming races for AAC. I'm not it's not guaranteed it's going to be coming out this update. It might not. I hope it does. But right now the race isn't fully finished. There's a lot more color variants you have to do. and a bunch of visual stuff. I want to add more visual things to them as well. You may also notice this. We kind of showed this around in other like channels in AAC, like the events channel and all that. Like I posted like a little bit. Basically, this race, its current name is temporary, but it's called Cosmic Born. Um, if you're aware, sorry, not aware. If you're familiar with the game Starbound, you'll see the resemblance of the game. Of the game? Sorry, oh my god, sorry. Oh my god, dude. You'll see the resemblance of the races from that game, such as like Nova Kid. This game. Oh my god, I keep saying game. This race is very heavily inspired by it. Obviously, there's gonna be like a lot of differences, but we're gonna add. But yeah, this race is inspired by that. We aren't fully sure we're gonna make it do yet or how it's gonna be obtained, but I'm really hoping that it'll be dropped in the next update, which I am glad to say the next update will be dropping in September. Part two is going to be dropping in September. It's going to be the biggest part of the update, like really big. So yeah. Anyways, so I've showed this race off. Now I got another thing to show you guys, which hasn't been fully made yet. We only have concepts of it, but hold on. Let me. So I mentioned there's no, like more races to show off, and these are some of the concepts for two fish races, right? So there's two versions of it. There's a tropical version, as you can see here. These are all the different variants. I will say not everything on the concepts will be added, like all the body stuff. Maybe the back stuff, the head stuff, guaranteed, but like some of the body stuff may not be added. It's more or less just like there for like, to show like what it would fully look like, as opposed to just like the basic accessories and all that for the race. That's the tropical race, and in this race here is the abyssal race. Honestly, out of all these variants for it, I think this version is probably my favorite one. The rocky looking one. I think it looks really cool. But yeah, both of these races hopefully should be dropping in the next update. It's not a guarantee. I really hope they do though. I don't want to say too much about the races. What I will say is briefly like what both of these races will kind of do. So for the abyssal race, they will probably have benefits with cold damage and dark damage. And the tropical race will be good for like fire damage, holy stuff, just basically that, pretty much. So fire, holy, dark, cold. I'm really excited for these races to come in. Originally, we were gonna make them one race total, like just like all in one race. But I think it's better off if we have it separate because, to be fair, like it would kind of be a bit weird passive wise, and a lot of other races too. But I am really excited to make these. They currently don't have a name. They're just called Abyssal and Tropical. Yeah, like as I said, dude, my favorite one is gotta be this one here, dude. It looks so cool. I love the way we've had it designed, like all the rocky parts and the fins. And this one, I think this actually, which one's my favorite for tropical? I think this was my favorite for tropical. I like the little corals on the head. It's very cool. Yeah. Also, those wondering, the tropical races are gonna be like just for Zealot? No. Remember, there's stuff like what's it called? Elementalist, a Knight, or just a bunch of other stuff. But it's pretty cool. I'm really happy with both of these. Now I'm trying to think of like what else I can show off because to be honest, I've kind of showed off most of the stuff for the update, or not update. Sorry, most of the stuff I was meant to show for the Devstream. Let me think. Is there anything in studio I can show? Oh my god. Hold on, let me look up in studio real quick. I'm trying to figure out like more stuff to show because, to be honest, I didn't expect to go for all that stuff that fast. You know what? I'll actually grab some stuff from let me see. Let me look in the leaks channel real quick. Let me check leaks. Like I can show these off. Hold on. Just grab these and pull them over to where the Cosmic Born race is. Alright. Let me show these guys. And then let me swap the stream back over. Alright. So as you may have seen, these are in the what's it called? The leaks channel in the Discord server. I just realized I didn't swap off the stream. Hold on, I'm stupid. Here we go. You may have seen these on the leaks channel. This is the hammer and dagger I showed off. I won't say what these are for specifically, but they will be dropping in the next update. I also will say these are not unique weapons. Like, for example, like Virgil's sword or like the crystalline hammer, all that stuff. These are not unique weapons. They're gonna be more like, I guess like if you played the Time Machine one shot, it'll be kind of more like the Alban weapons, where they're just weapons you can kind of craft from materials. So, Frozen Fortress, you are odd. You are odd, Green. You are odd. But I will say there will be like weapons for each class made out of this stuff. Um, it's not just exclusive to on this Iblis here. Oh my god, wait, is Iblis in chat? Hold on. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, that's the weapons. There's also this. I won't say too much about this because it's something I can't really say too much about. But VC with green now? Fuck's sake, fine, hold on. Let me call this fucking dude, bro. Hold on.
Hello?
Hi. Hold on,
Wait, am I?
let me raise the volume.
Wait,
Not raise low the volume. You're like so loud.
wait, am I actually? My stream's like 30 minutes delayed, so I don't know if I'm actually.
What do you mean actually?
Like, wait, can they hear me?
Yes, they can hear you.
Oh shit! I'm in the big leagues. Can I ask a question? It's just like Q&A.
The Q&A's not even started yet, bro. I'm still showing off stuff.
So the Q&A, right? So when are we getting like a fifth table, a fifth chair for like the table? Because obviously it's a five-person game, but like the most you can.
Yes, I'm not answering that question. Anyways. So, yeah, back to this. um, I won't say too much about these. I will say this is for a new subclass, this rapier. But I know for a fact a lot of people are gonna get a lot of things wrong with it, like assuming like which class will be for. So, but yeah. So there's this new stuff, new subclass, new weapons. Actually, hold on. Let me close this. I might as well show this because it's not really much of a problem if I do, because these aren't like anything major. Give me one moment, guys. Um, this. When you hear him in game, oh my god, bro, this guy. She's fucking barking in game, bro. Alright. Anyways, this. As I mentioned, there's gonna be like different weapons. There's gonna be weapons for like all the classes made out of this material, but these are the ones I'll show off currently. As you can tell, this is a sword. I'm actually really happy with how I made the designs for these. I kind of made them like stay like similar to it's like I'll have like similar designs. You get the tome as well. This little thing, a little bell. Oh my god, there's a bell, guys. Dude, there's a bell. But I'm really happy with the design. I think it's really cool. What was I gonna say again? God, I read my DMs with Green, and he just made me forget whatever the fuck I was saying, bro. Oh my god, are you kidding me? um, but yeah, that's just kind of most of the stuff. Why is there deep booking? Why are you saying why is there deep booking? What are you talking about? So does the dagger sized up? No, it's not actually. I'll show you the dagger right here. The dagger is not a sized up version of the sword, as you can see here. It's got a similar handle, don't get me wrong, but like everything else is completely different. Like the blade, all that stuff. I'm trying to think what else I can show off. Let me hide this again. Let me see if I can find anything I can show off again. Oh, actually, I can show off some cosmetics we're gonna be adding. Hold on. Let me just grab these. One moment, guys. Do that. By the way, people are like some of you guys may be wondering like if we're adding any subclasses in the next update. I can guarantee there will be subclasses added to the game in the next update. I can guarantee that. Where's the rest of these cosmetics? Hold on. Grab this. Alright. Alright, let me open up the stream again. Or sorry, studio again, sorry. Okay, here we go. So, as I mentioned, I'll show off some cosmetics. Firstly, I want to say, sorry. Firstly, these two are already in the game, but they're not cosmetics. You see, the problem is, I hope Milos is listening, by the way. I told this guy that this should be added as cosmetics. And you know what he does? Instead of adding them as cosmetics, he just makes them the models for the equipment and the time stream one shot from the Snatcher boss fight. So, yeah, these are going to be cosmetics from the Snatcher. These two cosmetics are also going to be from the Duelist boss. I will say, by the way, oh, why is that? Ooh. Okay, okay, I have to fix that one second. There we go. Okay, so I fixed it. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so there's gonna be more cosmetics added to the bosses. I'm planning on probably making some more for Ion and Alar, maybe Big G. I don't know. But yeah, these are some cosmetics we'll be adding to the game. And then there's also this. This is a sweater, as you can tell. All the colors here are all color variants. These aren't based off your class color. These are based off of, like the variants. Like if you've noticed in game, you have like variants of stuff now. So, but the sweaters are going to be more like generic accessories. I've been wanting to add a lot more just basic looking ones, like just basic clothing, or like a sweater, as you can see here, or like even glasses. Mainly because to be honest, the drip in the game is kind of difficult to do, and there's not really a lot of like other options you can put on that like you can just easily get. So this stuff will be just easily purchasable. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Hold on. Let me go on Dev VC. Go on Dev VC feet. Forgot I had that cell phone thing on. Hold on. See. Hold on 1 second. I need feed to join the Dev VC real quick. Yo.
Yo, can they hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh, what's up?
What's
What
up?
are you talking
I was just showing off some of the cosmetics. To be honest, Fate, I don't really know what else to show off. I showed them the let me change the stream to the game real quick. Yeah. No, dude, I'm just gonna figure out like what else to show them. I've shown them the one of the rooms for the player rooms. Uh some of the new weapons, you know, the new races too, some
I'm
cosmetics.
hearing that my volume is pretty low, so can you turn me up?
You are not low, bro. You are like 200%. They're
I think
just
like in the stream is what they're saying.
oh, it's because I
But maybe
lowered
not.
the. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I raised your volume anyway, in the stream. But yeah, no. I'm trying to figure out like what else to add really. Why are you blue?
Um, well, what did you go over? You went over the
Well, I went
player
over.
rooms a
Well, I
little
went
bit more. You
over.
said the prog on that.
Yeah, I should have prog on that. I should have prog them because, to be honest, like there isn't too much we could say about like revealing a lot and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely true. Um, well, another thing to talk about, I guess, would be in addition to the player rooms, we do definitely plan on expanding a little bit more on the uh
The Lost
the
Tavern.
library.
Yeah. Let me. Okay.
Yeah, we want to add some lore books. I
Yeah.
can't even. I don't know if I can get in there. I need to do the button puzzle. Yo, help me do the button puzzle real quick.
I hope you know I badly don't know the puzzle. I
Really,
the only button I remember is the one under the table because
I know where they all are, but I forgot the order. I'd have to look at the guide.
you should look at the
That's so
Road to
long.
King's guide on YouTube.
Oh, wait, was that just a Road to Kings reference, yo? Oh my god, my Road to Kings fans are gonna love this.
Shut up, bro. But yeah, no. Actually, this is like something I want to talk about again. I mentioned this in the last stream, but
Guide me, dude. Said.
the Lost Tavern. If you're unaware, there's a secret area in the lobby you can access by beating the master in the dungeon and completing a button puzzle. I will say this right now: we've like made it like a lot easier to find the master, but it's like very important you kind of do this because we will be adding a lot of new content in here. We've already got some new content here actually if you haven't seen yet.
I know
But
it's this one
down
first.
if you go down here, there's a new NPC called the Puppet. Currently, he sells weaker versions of past event boons from the Halloween event. And is it Halloween event? Did we have a boon for that?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just Blood Moon right
Okay,
now, and
but
like
yeah,
I think that's it.
yeah. So it's
Honestly,
currently
that might
selling.
be.
He sells just like weaker versions of the event boons currently. Um, I do want him to have more stuff in future. Like for example, like maybe a rotating stock that changes every now and then. I don't know, but we do want to add a lot more to him, but also this entire area too. As I mentioned, like if you want to get access to the future content, you definitely should unlock this area. It's actually pretty easy. The master isn't really that bad.
Whoa,
So
this guy is talking crazy about the master.
what do you mean? He's fought it, bro.
He owns, bruh.
Really?
Yes, this one first. But yeah, no, we're gonna add a lot to the library. Hopefully, we got big plans. We want to do some. Uh, a big thing we want to do is like lore books, or maybe not exactly books, but like
Just lore in
definitely
general.
like some things to read in there because it's supposed to be a library and it's kind of a shocking lack of things to read in there,
Yeah,
unfortunately. But
dude.
it's definitely on the menu.
The amount of people I've had say like, dude, is the library a library of Wonder Waffles? Like, no, it's a lot of people would be surprised where I even got the idea for this place, but it's definitely not tied to Library Arena like whatsoever. So I just want to put that out there. But I think adding a lot more lore here will be very cool, and just adding lore in general because we need to add more
Most
lore
of
in
the
the
lore is in
game.
the item descriptions. I kind of went like full. I went Dark Souls on the lore. You know what I'm saying, son?
Yeah, you just
Uh,
keep everything in the items, not in like anywhere
yeah,
else.
pretty much. Well, I mean, it's good dialogue too, but
But
there's more item descriptions than there are dialogue.
yeah. What else should we talk about? Do you think? What do you think?
I'm looking for the button so that I can get in there with you, and it's eluding me.
You can't find all the buttons. I mean, I know some like where like some of the buttons are.
I'm really blind, and we hid this one like really well. And by we, I mean
Which
I
one are you?
would.
Wait, which one are you
I
on?
know
Which one are you
it's.
on?
I'm in the one in the vines. I need to find it. It's too dark.
Oh, you're just. I
I'm
spotted
blind.
it. I spotted it first try, bro. Look at the
Yeah, give me
bottom.
like some. The bottom.
I'm standing right in front of it.
Oh, we moved it. I thought it was in the corner or like in the middle. Okay, there we go. All right, which one's next? Go.
I don't know. There's one around here.
All right.
I know the last one's by the door.
Well, if you talked about the player houses already, or rooms rather, and you've
Yeah.
shown that off. Oh yeah, the one on the bug. Okay.
I also mentioned the Cosmic Born race, but I specifically told them that one might not drop. I hope it does drop, but we haven't really got anything done for that one yet, so. Then I also showed them the fish races. Dude, I still can't get over the fish races, bro. They look so cool. I'm so happy with the concept.
I agree. I think that they're gonna
Yeah.
turn out good.
Yeah. I did tell them a little bit about the races, like how like what they'll like mainly synergize with, but that's all I went into. I didn't really say anything else.
Ooh, I may have messed it up somewhere along the way. Yeah.
Dude, just go in your data and just give yourself the quest.
I don't know. Let's do it, but I'll do it later.
Okay.
God sent me the video. Like from Bueno Lance. Sweet dude.
Bueno Lance, your guy here.
I
Your
love
guy
to see.
stinks.
I love to see what.
Dude, he's saying his
don't
guy
be mean.
stinks.
I
We have a lot of outfits I added to the game that were meant to be public and obtainable, but we haven't made them obtainable. Like, for example, I know you're gonna hate this. Jack of all trades has an outfit that's meant to be obtainable.
That's too funny.
You're meant to be getting this outfit when you get Jack of all trades. And
What's
then
that supposed to be?
it's
Rogue lineage or something.
shut the fuck up. Do not mention Rogue Lineage, bro. I don't want to talk about it. But there's also this. We have like a bunch of outfits for the Mayans as well.
Ooh, that's tough. That's like some master shredder shit.
But there's actually 3 versions. There's this one, and then there's this one,
Okay.
and then this one. These are meant to be obtainable, by the way, Feet. But apparently when I added them to the game, it was bugged for some reason, even though they should have been bugged, and I did everything accordingly. So
You're kind of a noob.
okay. There's also this that's going to be added to the game. There's going to be like a lot more casual outfits added to the game too, like this comedian's fit.
I thought that was in the game. I use it all the time.
No, it's not obtainable. I don't think. There's also where is it? There was the trying to find it. I think it's the noble casual. This is gonna be the over noble outfit. Looks pretty tough. I won't lie.
You look like a dealer at like a casino. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm big.
I don't know why you're so big.
I
You
can't get
through
from.
the door.
I'm too big.
Nice one. It's because your little horn thing can collide. That's funny.
Why did he make it collide, bro? Oh, speaking of, by the way, this mod accessory, bro. Look what happens to my character. It's because the collisions and all that are so fucking odd. So it's fucking my character up.
I'm laughing. What else is there to talk about? Should we discuss some of the what have you discussed about the future update?
I just kind of like mentioned there is some. Well, I mean, I mentioned there'd be subclass, like a new subclass in the thing, a couple of new races, kind of all I mentioned right now.
Right.
I mean, do you want to mention? I'm looking DMs. Should we mention that or nah?
Nah. You should mention that.
Okay.
I guess we could talk about. I mean, the event boons are coming. I think.
Yeah, I mentioned there is event.
Worked on.
Yeah, there is going to be event boons.
We're shopping them up. We have some things planned. We want to make them a little bit more unique than last time because this is going to be a permanent event, so you're not going to be locked at getting these boons, so they can be a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, I actually forgot to mention this. People, whoever, like, oh my god, I can't speak. For those unaware, the Time Stream one shot, this thing down here, it is a permanent addition. It's not being removed from the game. We will be adding some more stuff to it, obviously, but we also have some stuff planned in the future for it. That'll give you reasons to do the one shot. I won't say specifically what, because it is for future content. So, but we have a lot of plans for the Atomic one shot. So, I'm also like really excited for the boons. One particular boon is Wealthy. I think you know which one I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, the one that lets you grief all your friends.
No, that's a boon.
In my ideal world, it is. It's a tough
Really?
test for son.
Yeah. It works really well on my race because I'm like fully black. You know what I'm saying?
You're a blue Aryan.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a private message from ubot678906. Can you address when Jote's being removed? Sadly, it's not being removed, but
You mean sadly? What do you mean sadly, bro? Do you want it gone? It's my favorite class in the game, bro. You're so rude. But I'm trying to think of like what else to talk about because
yeah, I hopped in a little late, so I'm not quite sure what's already been talked about.
I mean I already told you like some of the stuff I talked about like the makeshift stuff not too much. I mean you can just suggest stuff to talk about. We can talk about it. I don't mind.
I guess we could talk about. Well, in the coming update, we definitely do want to like, if you walk over here,
Hmm?
like the race that this guy is. We want
Oh
to add this one to the game. I'll spoil that because like it should be obvious. You know,
wait.
but we can just
So
make this for
are you
fun.
saying that we may be adding about 4 to 5 races next update? Because I've
I'm
already.
not talking to come at once, but
I
these
mean
guys have been in the works for a while. So
that is
we
true.
definitely
Yeah.
want to. It's for all my fans out there who want to be a cat boy or cat girl or cat whatever else. You know, you could be. That's what's coming. That's what we want. You know, that's the AAC I envision in the future. You coming?
Yeah. Did some guy just said Noctua getting added? No. I like how everyone knows this like that one update race.
But yeah, the cat people, Navarre, definitely will be looking into adding them pretty soon. It's been on the agenda for a little while, but we hadn't gotten around to it because we wanted to give them some tough years. And I don't know why we just kept putting it off. We couldn't think how to introduce them into it like initially, but we have some ideas rolling around that I think you guys are gonna like.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah. But
He's
there's
just as drippy as this guy.
yeah,
Don't worry.
there's a lot of stuff we're adding in the update. I think after the stream, I'm probably gonna do some more stuff for the update because I gotta finish up stuff up too. But no, we got like so much to add.
We do have quite a bit. It shouldn't take too long though. Definitely not. Well, hopefully not as long as it took us to complete the event. But you know, I definitely don't think it'll take as long.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. Oh, my hair's fucked up. I just realized. Oh, oh boy. Let me change my skin color to this and there we go. But oh, by the way, what are we gonna do about Robloxian, by the way? Because a lot of people are asking you like, what's gonna happen with that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, is
What
it?
will you do with
I
that?
actually forgot. It's still. It's we have that. Wait, do I not have the? Wait, where's the race? Did we remove the race?
I haven't.
I don't have it. Let's see what the race
You're
is.
new. You find it. You must have never completed the event.
No, I did. I killed Triple T a million
Ooh.
times. So I'm
Triple
really,
T is my favorite boss to make. I think.
really. Was
No, I don't
was your
think so.
favorite? Was your favorite move the handle it move?
That was pretty funny. I was having a good time making that boss. I actually can't wait for next April Fools because I'm gonna be able to lock in again and make some more funny enemies. Adding Tung Tung was a dream come true.
Yeah. Um, I'm really trying to figure out what to talk about. I mean, if you want, we could just probably finish up this part of the stream and just go straight to the Q&As if you want to. Because there is like a lot
That
of
might be better.
like there's like a lot of stuff about the update, but we can't really show it off because it would kind of spoil a lot of the stuff for the update. And we want it to be like a surprise and all that. Because again, it's a pretty big update, so.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff planned, so we don't want to. We're trying to be a little secretive, which I'm sorry about, but we like to keep things a surprise,
Yeah, because I've seen like a
Keep
lot of
people guessing.
games. Yeah, because like a lot of games nowadays, like I've seen them be like transparent, but like very transparent about what's being added to the game, and that's not really like a massive problem. I feel like it kind of brings down like excitement or surprise for stuff.
We like to cultivate a sense of adventure, is what I like to think. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, sure.
Isn't that tough? We like to cultivate a sense of adventure. Holy.
But
Let's
yeah,
do Q&A, yo. Take some questions.
yeah, sure. Okay, hold on. Let me, while I'm doing the Q&A, I'm thinking let's do a run of AAC.
Oh,
You should
we could.
you should join me. Why is my class rogue? What the fuck?
Am I using specs or no?
Yeah, I'm using specs. Let me raise
Are we doing the
my
event or no? It's a regular run.
we'll do the event. Because I feel like that fits. Let me make the party. Okay. I made the party. Both of you guys join my party. And then after we start, I'll get swab.
I'm making a demon build right now.
Really? You're making the demon
Yeah.
build your spec? Actually, regarding specs, when's my class being added, by the way?
Oh, I think what's for Obelisk. I made it. Like all the things that I need to do.
Okay. Green, you're not playing as a Robloxian. Change your race, bro. That is a really bad race.
You're kind of saying crazy things right now.
What do you mean?
Robloxian's goated, dude.
It's the worst race ever.
They do more damage with hammers, bro. Stop being mean.
Wait, did they actually?
I think so. Is that not one of the best?
I don't know. I don't know.
I almost just went in without equipping my spec. It would have been a bad play.
Mm-hmm. Also, I've been seeing people say like the Drake High race is bad. Holy rage bait.
What the Dark Elf?
Yeah.
I just think that a lot of people don't like the faith, like on the passive, but I think that it makes sense in the lore. And I think
Yeah.
that that's kind of what we mostly look at with the races is we want them to make sense within the world.
Yeah.
And like I think that they're
I think the faith thing's fine anyway because
I think the faith is fine. And I also think that it's gonna get better as we add more like
content and like classes and all that.
yeah, things that can synergize with that. So over time there'll be more combinations and stuff that'll maybe make it seem a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I like it. I'm running it right now.
Yeah, I actually like that race. With Jack of all trades and your spec, it works pretty well for both of them. Anyways, so let's start doing some Q&A. Are there any plans for new classes? We've talked about this before. Base classes, we're not sure. That stuff's really kind of difficult to add because it's like a lot of it's how do I explain it?
Well, because for every base class we add now, they need to be kept up with like in subclasses.
Yeah,
so
and
every
also
base
like
class
weapon
we
types
add,
too.
it's 3 subclasses, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because that's that. The goal is for every class to have 3 subclasses, and then with the weapon types that come with that, yeah. So it's definitely a challenge when it comes to just like adding it. Not really so much like it's not so much that it's hard to add, but it's like adding it in a timely manner and in a way that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, we don't want to like oust any other classes from the spots that they're in, and there's already quite a few classes in the game. So
yeah, because the thing is as well, like one thing, like one kind of like rule we have is that we don't add any new subclasses to class that don't have like their third subclass. I guess like for example, right now every class but Ranger and Bard has a third subclass, and I feel like if we give another class like a subclass, there'd be like 4 subclasses for that class, and
or if we added a new class before we
Yeah.
gave those ones new subs, it might be a bad look.
I will say though, the next that they will drop a new subclass. I won't say what it is, because we're gonna keep that kind of secretive. What else? When is a fifth chair being added? Why are you genuinely adding that while you like asking that while you're in the fucking run? Really? You could ask us in game, and you ask us on the.
Wait, what was the question?
It's Green asking us to add a fifth chair in the stream
Oh,
chat. So
I
it's
might.
like,
I could definitely do it.
don't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are you afraid of the fifth chair?
I'm so fucking scared. Which day in September is it they're dropping? We don't know. We haven't decided a day. It will be dropping in September, but we haven't decided when. Will Warrior ever get a subclass / advancement class that could benefit from the non-con swords? Probably. Q&A, when are you adding Why is Idler's asking about the fifth chair thing, bro?
I can add the fifth chair. I got this. Don't worry. I'll handle it myself. As for if Warrior's gonna get a subclass that can use the non-con swords, or it probably won't be a subclass.
It'll probably
it'll
like
be
a class
an
advancement.
It'd be
Yeah.
an advancement, probably. We talked about that a little bit in the last, in the stage, and pretty much that is the intention, is to maybe, give those underused swords a reason to be played with.
Mm-hmm.
And that would probably come in the form of a new class advancement. But that's probably going to take a little bit of time as compared to the other stuff we have planned, because it's not like the highest priority. I think Knight isn't it's not like it's the worst class in the game, it's not like how Bloodkin used to be, where it absolutely needed the advancement to be, even in the conversation again. So it's not like it's our number one priority, but we do definitely want to do like a little gameplay update for Knight.
Mm-hmm. Some guy was asking if Joe will get any new content.
Bro, come on.
Don't
Can
you
ban him
dare.
from the stream, bro?
No, I'm banning you from the stream, bro. Don't diss my homeboy. But no. I'll say, because I do know some stuff. I have talked to Iblis briefly about it, but I do want to add some kind of progression for Jack of all trades. However, it's kind of hard to do progression for Jack of all trades because, for example,
we don't really
pretty
want
much
it to be that good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it being good. It's just the thing is already is we have so many things in place to prevent it from being OP. Because I don't think people realize how strong Jack of all trades really could have been if you had access to every class at once. That would be insane. But I do want to add some stuff to Jack of all trades, new content to it and new progression. We probably won't add stuff like subclass abilities for it, or having access to subclass abilities, because that'd just be too strong.
That's never gonna happen. But
yeah, I think
he is a demon tier character.
Yeah,
bro.
I think for progression, this is just what I would assume we would probably do or might do, is you'd probably have a skill tree for Jack of all trades, but it wouldn't work as a normal skill tree, I guess. I guess what we could do, Fee, is for the skill tree could benefit certain types of builds you're running for Jack of all trades, like weapon combos and all that.
I do kind of want to rework the skill tree. I know Abba's already talked about that, and I think we talked about it a little bit in
the balancing thing.
Yeah, and the prestige system, we made it very early on. I genuinely think that might have been one of the very first updates we ever did, if anybody was even playing back then. During that was demo time when we released the skill tree.
Yeah.
Because we needed some more meta progression, because all we had was boons. That was at the time when it was just the forest and the dungeon, and everything was really simple. So the skill tree is definitely one of the more outdated parts of the game that we just haven't really gotten around to updating yet, because it serves its purpose. It's not offensive, but it definitely needs to be modernized to the standard that we kind of have now for what we want to release.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff. I want to add a lot of stuff for Jack of all trades. We've also got that hybrid weapon thing we were talking about ages ago that we never really added, but I think I don't know what's happening with that really, because we haven't touched that stuff in ages. It's been a long time since we touched any of the hybrid weapons.
Yeah.
But no, I will say Jack of all trades will get some new stuff in the future. Just can't really say what specifically I'll get. Something like these iron leggings real quick. Let's do these other questions. Is Drifter getting a class advancement? We're not sure. One thing I want to mention about the class advancements is not every subclass will get a class advancement. Only like some will. Like for example, some like Bloodkin, for example, they have a class advancement, but some other subclasses may get a class passive instead that they can obtain by like Feet. Wasn't it like they get the passive from just obtaining the class from the subclass trainer?
I don't know how much of that I was wants us to talk about, but that was kind of the general idea.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine talking about
We
it.
do
We talked about it
need
last
to.
Dev stream.
We do have a like a definitely a goal in mind of making like the trainer encounters more useful, because now that we
Yeah.
like made it so you can get your class at right after the giant.
Yeah. Dude, that really pissed me off, by the way, back in the day where when I would play Elementalist and you'd one Elementalist, right? But the only weapon in the game for Brawler that did Faith was the Elementalist gauntlets they get from killing the Elegantalist? Oh my god. Elementalist. I was so pissed off about that, bro.
I mean, that was intentional though, because it's kind of broken if we actually gave it to elementalists. But now like I think they can get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. We opened up a lot of build making and diversity with that, but the problem was that like earlier on, the game wasn't ready for that kind of power yet, you know. But now I
Yeah.
think that there's a lot more stuff to do, and like we want to add harder content, and so part of that is that to do the harder content, people, you know, they need their upgrades. So we're less interested in, not so much that we were interested in gatekeeping the upgrades, but we're less hesitant to give out the you know, the class and maybe the passives and stuff like that. So in order to make that new content doable.
Yeah. Someone is asking, will the Halloween event be the same as the last Halloween event?
I'm not sure.
Well, to be fair, we don't even know if we're gonna be able to do one. I want to do
No,
one.
we definitely will.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Cause
Halloween's personally my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I love Halloween.
I'm not really. I don't really care about.
Definitely add,
I don't really care about seasonal holidays, but we should probably mention, by the way, the Halloween event, bro. We made that in a week.
yeah, I mean, I think anybody who saw it probably could have told that. But
Yeah.
it definitely wasn't. It wasn't our greatest production. It was pretty early on. We kind of. Oh, are there any plans to add the female body? I'm not adverse to it.
No, it's keep it
I
as
don't
a
see why
spec.
not.
It's gonna be all mine. It's all mine. It's all mine. No,
Oh,
no.
it's gonna be a spec. Okay, well, I'm not adverse to it. We have a lot of female characters and stuff, and I know people like extra character customization options.
Yeah.
So I'm not adverse to.
I mean,
adding
people are
something like that.
asking when we're adding more female outfits. Dude, I've been saying this so many times. If people want female outfits, give me good female outfits. The amount of outfits I've
Yeah,
been
the
sent.
suggestions channel. We really, I swear we look in there. I
Yeah.
look in there all the time. I just don't like type in there all the time.
Like, dude, the amount of times I've been asked by people to add outfits, like female outfits, and then the female outfits I look at just dog shit, bro. They're like really bad or don't even fit the game.
Yeah, that's another problem, is that we want to keep like, you know, like a similar vibe with the outfits. Some of them already kind of break that standard, but it's like there's like a limit to it, I think. So
Mhm.
we kind of want to keep it like relatively in line.
Yeah. Will there be spears in the game? Unsure right now. I mean, to be fair, I would like to add a spear class. Oh, I just realized I should have guarded that turn, shouldn't I? I'm fucked. I can
Good luck,
tank it.
son.
I can tank it. It's okay.
Oh, you didn't even take any damage.
Yeah, because I'm just Sigma. I'm just Sigma.
Are we gonna add spears? I don't know.
I mean,
I don't really know. Even if we were, I probably wouldn't tell you.
yeah. I mean, I would like to add a spear class. Spear is like one of my favorite weapon types, and there's kind of a lot you can do with spear. Like for example, if we did a subclass, like you could go like a trident, just stuff like that, pretty much. Just different versions of a spear. I think that'd be pretty cool. Bro, Green, why did you DM me Artorias' armor from Dark Souls 1?
Oh, we're playing Dark Souls 1 or 3 right now. We just
Yeah.
and
Well,
all the rest of the dev
you,
team except for Nam, because he wasn't there. I don't know why he's in do.
Well,
We beat
okay.
Dark Souls 1 and now we're doing Dark Souls 3.
I couldn't do
Pretty
the
locked
Dark Souls
in.
free DLC. Did you finish the DLC, by the way?
No, we got through Well, we got through most of the first one. We didn't continue without you, by the way. We didn't go to the
Oh, okay.
back to main game.
I would have
Honestly.
done the
You just did.
DLC. I just don't have my paycheck yet. By the way, I'm kind of worried I might not be able to play with you guys anymore because I don't know how the game's going to react to me playing with people who have DLC equipment on.
Nah, that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Even in the base game, I'm like 90% sure. Even if someone drops you the DLC weapons, you could play with you could use them.
Okay. Where can I find?
Night Rain's pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I played I think I beat it when it first came out. And I didn't buy the DLC.
I'm done to hop on Night Run. I just don't have the game yet. Let me answer some of these questions. Where is it? Will some of the specs get nerfed and added to the game? No, we have no plans to add any specs to the game.
There are a lot of them are Project Moon slop. We like to contain all the.
Well, okay. To be fair, only two of them are Project Moon slop. By the way, I do not like Project Moon. These are both. One of them was Henry. One of them was Ibel's idea, and there was like a mod shop request. I'm pretty sure, right? The pointless one.
I don't think that one is.
No, it's in game. It's in game. It's shit though because it gives random status effects, and I used it against Granny, and it just gave her a bunch of buffs, and I immediately died.
That's it is what it is. But yeah, no, most of them are Project Moon slop, so probably never getting added, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, also I don't really want to add specs to the public because I understand why people would want them, but they're meant to be specs for a reason, and I feel like if we add it to the public, it would kind of ruin the immersion of the game as well because we don't really like adding media rips. Don't get me wrong, we like having references like the Virgil boss fight and the Dio boss fight. That's fine.
Yeah, but those are really give you a whole new moveset.
Yeah, exactly.
If we run this run, can we nerf Robloxian? I think that's true. That this low-key does show how.
It's really funny. Some guy's asking to buff Robloxian in the chat right now. So you basically just spat in his face. Will there be a paladin subclass or perhaps an ability that gives Knight a healing ability like the trainers in the Knight Caravan?
I've talked about this before, but I feel like Paladin would be a good advancement for Knight. I know some people disagree and think it should be for Cleric, but I don't know about that.
I definitely think Paladin should be a class advancement. I think making Paladin its own subclass is kind of just a bit. It wouldn't really work, I think, because...
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably end up being another sword class, and then we'd have two classes that use the same base weapon, which would end up being kind of weird, because then it'd be like, what was the point of not just making it an advancement at that point?
Yeah. I mean, with advancements as well, people for example, with Knight, right? People might assume we're doing just one advancement. I'm assuming we'd do, two advancements, kind of like Ferrum and Nox for Blood Kindred.
I would say it depends, but that was probably my goal.
Yeah, because... You could have one advancement like Paladin that'd be more support based, and maybe maybe one that's more damage based, I guess. Or something else.
That definitely could be something we look at, especially because we do want to make Knight a more enjoyable class to play. I don't know. I feel like sometimes it can get kind of boring. So
yeah, because it's kind of dude, I was playing a run with one of our contributors, and her sister had an alt account in playing as a Knight. And it just purely did no damage. It was just grabbing all the damage from all the enemies.
It's very good at its one job. So, I mean, it's it succeeds in the niche that we had for it. And I like that, AAC can be a game where the tank class kind of thrives. I don't hate that because tanks are, that's an important part of fantasy, right? That's just one of the power fantasies that people want to fulfill. So I think that Knight being a good tank I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think that it might do its job maybe too well. So I think that maybe adding something to change up the gameplay loop a little bit, and then maybe we could remove some power from the base Knight, and then we could shift that towards maybe the advancements if we went that route. But again, that's not for sure going to be what the case is.
Yeah. Another person is asking, where can we find all the OSTs for the game? I will be honest, we have OSTs for the game on our YouTube channel, but those are ones that we made ourselves. A lot of the OSTs we're using in the game aren't made by us, but we do want to add more OSTs made by us because, to be honest, I think it'd be a lot cooler doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah,
it's fun. I like adding our own stuff. That's why we're trying to do it more often.
Yeah. I'm really
Especially with the
excited.
event, we had
Yeah.
quite a few made, right?
We only
at
had
least
two made. We only had two made. We
Well,
had
I mean
one.
that's more than none.
We had one for the Alara boss fight and then one for the Ion boss fight.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with how the Ion one came out, bro. That one was really good. I really like that
I
one.
agree. I think the entire Ion fight turned out really well. I wasn't sure exactly how well like a big boss was gonna work, like when I was, making. But then once I kind of saw it all come together with like the background, I was like, okay. Yeah, I felt like it definitely opened up the possibility, at least for me, for like more things like that in the future. Thought it was a really fun boss to design.
Hmm. Also, I remember earlier someone on the stream asked if we could have a brawler subclass based off the Shredder meter, but I don't think we should really add that because we've already got a Chaos subclass, which is the Occultist, and that's already from meter and all that, right? So.
I like that people like meter and they like the chaos stuff. It's very fun to make because it's kind of stupid, The randomness gimmick is very silly.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it, but it would probably again have to be an advancement because it already has 3 subclasses. Unless maybe in the future we go to 4 subclasses.
I think
for every
okay. To
but
be
that
honest,
might be a little
I think
egregious. Although that might come with like future areas.
I
Or
honestly
something, I'm
think
not sure.
I
can't
think
say.
we definitely should do 4 subclasses because right now, for certain classes, their subclasses are kind of limited for like what they can do. You know what I mean?
Uh, I mean,
I mean like advancement wise. I mean, sorry.
yeah. Well, I'm not sure. I mean, as time goes on, I'm sure we'll figure out what we want to go or really do and which classes we want to take in which direction.
Yeah.
But at least initially, I can't speak on whether we're gonna go to 4 or not. 3 is for sure. Like, I mean, we can't just leave 2 of them without 3. So.
Mm-hmm. Also, dude, my favorite part of this entire fucking one shot is the dialogue option for human, where you say, "Is that the snatcher?"
Oh yeah, I was cooking, dude.
Such a stupid ass fucking thing, bro.
No, don't be mean. What? I thought it was tough, dude.
No, it is pretty
He's
tough.
really scary.
I'm so fucking scared.
How scared, bro?
Super scared.
Oh, I clicked the wrong enemy.
Anyways, is there gonna be anything new for Priest? Not sure. To be honest.
Like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, obviously
Maybe
new
not
weapons,
exactly a
but...
new subclass or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
like a new advancement or something instantly, but like new content item wise for sure. We're always looking to give classes like new items that kind of switch it up. Like recently, I added Goldhand's Blade, which I know is kind of, I think some people think it's not the greatest, but I think the idea behind it is solid. I think it's interesting to give classes the chance to build something that they maybe wouldn't normally. And I think that Priest could maybe benefit from something like that in the coming updates because a lot of Priest kind of feels like you're locked into one play style. Kind of similar to Knight, honestly, but as for like big content for Priest, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And by I'm not sure, I mean I can't say.
Yeah. Are we gonna get some more race changes, like buffs / special race interactions? Like, is there gonna be certain buffs?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely more race interactions. I'm always trying to add them when I can. It's something I like to do. There's already a few in the game, in the base game, and I wanted to add some in this event too, which I did. Mostly they're just dialogue options.
Oh yeah, focus the snatcher. By the way, he's about to snatch us. Focus snatcher.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, like race interactions, more will definitely come over time as we update like in old encounters and in the new ones. We're always looking to like add race like based dialogue options because like when a game first initially released, that wasn't even like a thing. There was no races, so we couldn't do it then. So it's kind of like a retroactive thing. We got to go back and do it now, which kind of makes the process a little bit different. It's definitely easier to add them as we make them. So in new content, you're probably going to be more likely to see that kind of stuff. But I definitely want to go through and like throughout the updates, I'll definitely be adding like little things here and there until we get to like the point where it definitely feels like all of the races have some place where they have a unique use case.
Oh. I'm good.
You got a solo, son.
I got this. I got this. I'm not level 10. But it's okay, he'll die to bleed anyway. Never mind. It's okay, I'll handle it.
Oh, man. Not even close. We're really good at this. I was too busy talking, not too.
Dude,
I didn't even
this is
my high confidence.
this is one of the best photos we have for the one show. By the way, this looks so fucking tough.
I agree. So just click on this one.
Yeah. And then this one looks really
I
hot.
like all the photos. I like all the photos for the event. Honestly, I feel like it all came together pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot we added some lore here as well about the Italian race, which are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You just scared me so hard. I'm really scared. But let me make the antler real quick.
I think this is my favorite shop in the entire game. I'm not.
Well, Time Stream 1 shall be buffed in difficulty. I want old Galdemir. What do you think, Feet?
We could definitely add like a hard mode. I think that could be cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I
Maybe
do want
with
to
like some new mechanics and stuff
yeah,
like that.
I do want to add some new enemies to the one shot. Because I want to add like more like incentive to come back to it.
Oh yeah, I mean, adding more things to it is definitely not only on the table, but it's like we want to do it. So that's like
Yeah, and also to be fair, there was stuff we were gonna drop when the update came out, but we weren't able to add it. So I think we should definitely have more reasons for people
it's
to come
kind of
back.
it was a
to
little
it.
out of our hands at the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
So there will be some more stuff.
But I think I'm honestly really proud of how we did the Time Stream one shot. It's really like the length of it is really good. The quality of it is really good too as
best
well.
event so far, and I love the April Fool's one. So
Will Robloxian be buffed or not? I want to know the standpoint of it. I don't know. To be fair, we don't really care too much about Robloxian, mainly because it's
from the April Fool's stuff.
yeah, it was more of like a joke race, I guess, that was added.
Yeah, it's kind of meant to be silly.
Yeah, it's not really something
I mean,
that's like,
maybe.
yeah,
Probably not,
we could buff it, but it's like again, it's like an unobtainable thing right now. So if we were to ever buff it, we'd probably buff it like when it'd be obtainable again, like next Super Fools or something like that. What classes are getting new subclasses or advancements? I cannot say, but I think if you use your brain,
we can't. Advancements we can't say, but
like well, I mean, then yeah, but like with subclasses, if you use your brain, you would know, you'd know. Top 5 strongest AAC characters lore wise.
Ooh, we're doing some power scaling. Okay, let me think.
So my NPC is definitely the top.
No, definitely not. That person is a random for sure.
Really?
Top 5 in the verse, ooh, like that we know of. Okay, at least I think Paranil has to be in the top 5. He's a high-ranking Empire Paladin. That's like some feats, right? If we're counting like bosses, like Ion is probably up there, maybe even top 1. The Master,
well, to be fair with Ion,
characters, the Master is probably up there as well. At
See,
least I would probably put him at like 3. Yeah.
I don't think we should say Ion is too strong because to be fair, the reason he's so strong is because we're in his domain. That's why.
Well, that's true, but he's like a chaos being, and all the chaos beings are pretty strong.
Yeah,
and you got control over time, so that's kind of like OP, you know.
Yeah.
The shard of meter is pretty powerful, but he's a shard, so he's kind of a noob.
Yeah, he's not the full
he's
power.
like equal to the baby.
Yeah, because the baby's a new chaos being.
Yes. The strongest being though, like undisputably, is definitely Valve. That one is the strongest. At least that is known.
Do people know about Valve?
Yeah, he gets talked about in the Paranil dialogue, and also you've used his items before if you played the what's it called, April Fool's event.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta read the dialogue, Tom. Come on. Sorry. Maybe one of these days we can do a power scaling stage. If someone could make a compelling argument for their AAC power scaling, then I would for sure be interested in hearing about it. Actually,
dude, did you know some guy DM'd me ages ago about power scaling with Marceline, saying like, so technically speaking, isn't Marceline like Goku level? No.
I mean, oh wait, what was this question? Wait, how? I mean,
I can't find the DM because I
are we doing a 12-hour audio book lore video? Who would do the voice for the audio book?
Oh, definitely not me. Definitely not me.
No,
did you hear my voice, bro? Did you hear my voice? Is Itali going to be obtainable? No. Itali is only obtainable by being a YouTuber. But there's a lot of like requirements. Well, not really like requirements. It's more like we give the race to content creators we believe are, I guess, worthy of it. Like, For example, like the quality of your videos, like how well your videos do. Currently, I think there's only 4 content creators that have it. So
It's pretty exclusive. It's also a
Yeah.
little bit broken.
yeah, did I remember like some of the CCs were saying the race sucks, even though they never had the
Well, it's 'cause
race.
initially it
Well,
was,
yeah, no, I
it
know that,
wasn't
but
the
I mean, like,
greatest at first, but it
yeah,
wasn't done yet.
yeah, but even then, I'm pretty sure I've seen some people say it was pretty ass, which it's actually really good.
Pretty good.
I've been using it like a bunch. It's kind of like a really good race for like any class as well, which is a nice thing. Because it's overall just like an overall good race basically.
I like it because it counts as an elf, so
What do you mean?
I can use it with the ancestral blade.
Oh, which then
That's my favorite
does that
perk
mean
for them.
for Dark Elf? Does that count as well or no?
Yeah, dark elves also count for the ancestral blade.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's actually that just changes everything. Okay.
Yeah, it's any sort of elf. So
Will Red Mist ever be public in any way? No.
no. The closest thing you guys are gonna get to like Project Moon Slop, like that's actually in the public, is
Black Kindred stuff.
T Bunny and the fan. Because I kind of loosely modeled the fan's attacks off of like
The middle.
IDs from Limbus. The middle's kind of tough. I like the syndicates. I don't like much about Project
Yeah,
Moon, but
I don't-
I do like the syndicates.
I like a lot of the designs of Project Moon, but I'm not really a big fan of the games.
I
Especially the
like,
community as well. The community is a bit ugh.
I honestly like all the fingers. I like the index. I like the pinky, or not the pinky. The ring. The ring is my favorite one. We did it's a little bit of lore, but we did a Project Moon D&D game. I made a pointless guy. He was pretty tough.
Will there be a bird/avian race? I mean, we don't really have any plans for one, but I could see it coming to the game. I think that could happen. Actually, no, we already have one, don't we? We have Noctria.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's not like out
Well,
in the
it's
public.
yeah, true.
I don't see why not. We want to add a lot of races because they're not that hard to add, and they add a lot to like not only just the build making aspect of the game, but I think that they're just fun for like the lore and stuff. They add a lot to the world. Most of like the information that we give out about the idea we have for the world is from the race descriptions and things like that. So it's fun to add. So we're definitely not adverse to it. I actually honestly would say it's probably likely. Yeah.
Yeah. Just we have no plans for like any bird races right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't. There's no like, no concrete ideas that we have.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
a lot of the
there's
time before races get added, we change them or we make alterations. Like Kobold was one that was totally different before. I won't even say, but it was totally different before in testing and things like that. And then we changed it because we have further plans. You know, not to spoil too much.
Mm-hmm.
But there is more to be done with the races, and we're constantly thinking of ways to, you know, change it up and add more to them. So.
Some guy was asking if we would be bringing back the Cauldron helmet. Definitely, I think we should bring that back. Cauldron's helmet was.
Yeah. I mean, when the All Elite event rolls around, which is not too
Yeah.
far.
Also, Cauldron's helmet was the original first accessory we added to the game too, but it was even as an accessory. It was a boon.
Yeah, I remember that. That's crazy.
Yeah, because I remember
That's
I
like-
remember
that's
I
so
remember
old.
I suggested like we should do something like the purpled boon, where it's like a 0 cost boon, and it's just cosmetic. I remember
Yeah.
that conversation. It's a year ago now, by the way.
That was a long time.
Oh my god.
I think it's gonna come back. I love Cauldro. I liked writing Cauldro. I liked making him evil. I liked the pictures for Cauldro because that was back when I did the photos for the
Yeah.
game, and they looked kind of trash. I wasn't that great at it, but that was back when I made the photos. I think some of the best ones I ever did was for the Cauldro. I like the one where he. Actually, I won't spoil it. For
Yeah.
anybody who hasn't played the event.
I think one thing I do want to do is for the Halloween event, I do want to add more Cauldro themed accessories. And I kind of want to go all out on the Halloween event. I want to add a lot more new stuff. Like, dude, a headless horseman
Oh, yeah.
enemy would be awesome as fuck, bro. That'd
Oh,
be
really?
crazy.
You want to add the Headless Horseman from Apple Brian's video?
Oh, that that video.
That's one of my favorites. Why dodge, man? It's unfortunate.
I forgot that video existed. I don't talk to Apple Brian anymore.
No, it's so sad.
Yeah, but again, like I think I definitely want to go out like all out on the Halloween update. One thing I want to do as well, I want to do a Christmas update because we were gonna do that last year, and then do you remember I was administered the Blood Moon event?
It's because we ended up. It's because we ended up reworking the whole game. Remember?
Yeah, and then we did the Blood Moon event too. Is there any
We
plans?
went from.
Oh, you go first. My bad.
No, it's not good.
No, some guy, I can't speak. Some guy, God, I can't speak today. Sorry, I keep speaking over myself. Some guys asking if there's gonna be any new areas after dungeon, any new concept for Bone Drake. Definitely, we are gonna be adding more areas.
The thing is, we would have done it earlier, but if we had done it earlier,
It wouldn't be
then
as
Area
good.
3 wouldn't be as good as we want it to be. And we think that since it's like something people have been waiting for such a long time, we want to do it justice. So
Yeah.
I think that what you should expect for Area 3, I'm not going to spoil anything, and I definitely won't tell you what it's going to be. But what you should expect for Area 3 is that like the quality you're seeing in the new content, like the events and things like that, like this level of I guess world building that we're trying to do. I mean, you can see here. I like this room. It's really pretty crazy. But like that level of like world building and like area design and things like that is what we want to bring to Area 3. And I don't think we could have done that if we had rushed it. So we're trying to take our time with this so that we can make it as good as we know it can be, while also still building like what the game is currently out.
Yeah, like I know people like are like really excited to like see Area 3 or like mainly want that, but like. We really want to make, as you said, we want to make sure it's as best as we could because there's a lot of expectations for it. Like everything we've been doing recently, like just in general, we always look for ways to improve the game. Like for example, the Ion fight, we changed the angle of the camera for the first time. Apart from the meter thing, but that's like just rotating the camera. But then we also had like boss mechanics as well, like the snatcher snatching, Ion's level thing. What is Alar's one again, Feet?
His missing mechanic, and then he has a big ult move. If you don't kill him in 12 turns, he does like a big slash. It's like a final gets pretty tough.
Oh yeah, but yeah, we've been adding stuff like that.
See that.
Yeah, I mean to be honest, I kind of just kill him before he does that anyway. So
that's kind of the intention. Because if you don't eat it, you die.
Yeah.
Ubot asked if we would add more merch. Yes, I think that merch is definitely on the table. We want to add more. The makeshift plushie
did really good.
I really want to thank everybody who plays.
Yeah,
really, I really love to see the support on that stuff.
Yeah,
it honestly it was crazy to us.
Yeah, it's crazy how well it did. I told them that because of how good it went, there's a chance that we might be able to get another makeshift plushie, but no guarantees.
Because no guarantees on anything like that. We can't say anything regarding that, but like. It's likely in the future that more merch will come, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys have suggestions for what you'd want, that honestly is even helpful too.
I mean, we have been doing polls. Like we did that one poll a bit ago for the first plushie, and everyone wanted the Bone Drake. I will say, I said this to, like you and other people before. I don't think we should make any plushies or like figurines or anything of the Pebble, Rat, and Bunny. Mainly because design-wise, they're a bit bland, and if we were going to make anything with them, it should be like an all-in-one thing instead of being separate. You know what I mean?
I agree. I would rather do, like some of the humanoid characters next, probably.
Yeah, like dude, a master figure would be awesome as fuck, dude. That'd be crazy.
You'd like the master.
Yeah. If the makeshift plushie returns, will people be able to get the in-game cosmetic from it as well if they buy it? Fee, what do you think? Do you think the I can't speak, the Bone Drake accessory from buying the petition pledges and all that should that be exclusive to the pledges or people buying it when it fully releases? Because I think it should just be to the pledges because those people are like the main reason why.
I would have to ask the people that we're working with on it, to be honest, to see if it would even be like attainable, because we don't know how many, like once it fully releases, not just outside of the pledges, I don't know how many people are going to buy it. They might not.
Yeah.
Right now, it's easy to track right now because it's like 500, right? 400, 500.
Yeah,
so that's pretty easy to track, but we don't know if it's going to go further up from that or not. So I would say like it's not off the table; it's in the cards.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I personally feel like it should be exclusive to the people who did pledges.
I wouldn't bank on it.
Yeah.
I don't think that is true, Yvonne.
If Headless Horseman is going to be here next update, can we get a headless accessory or an accessory that implies our head is gone non-existent? Firstly, it's not next update. We might add a Headless Horseman to a Halloween event. There's no plans currently because we haven't even done anything with the Halloween event. I don't know if we were going to add a headless thing. And to be honest, if we were ever going to add a headless accessory, I wouldn't want it to be like an invisible head.
He's doing really well right now, by the way. I think he's dodged all of our attacks.
Oh, wait, he has. Oh my fucking god.
I think I
Um,
just hit him for the first time.
I was gonna say if we were to ever add like a headless accessory, I would want it to be more like that that distorted VFX head thing feat from
Yeah.
the April Fool's event. I think we would do something like that, but maybe like a little bit more to it because I feel like just having like a straight up like just empty head would just it'd be kind of boring, and it would
I
run
think
a
that
lot
if
of
we
the.
did like a Dullahan type race, then it would be.
Oh, I would love
It
a
would,
double
you'd
hand
have the
race.
choice. Well, I mean,
That'd be
that's what
cool.
the headless horseman is now. I think it
Yeah.
would be something like that. It would be either you would have. Oh my god, my spec's a little broken.
What did you do?
No, I didn't do anything. Um, if we did that, it would. I think it would be cool to have the option if you could be pumpkin off or pumpkin on type of guy. You know.
Yeah, or we could just make it like a flame head thing, or maybe we can make it like
yeah, it would be
racial
either.
variants too, like
Yeah, exactly.
having
Or
like the
you'd have
pumpkin
or it'd be
on.
like an accessory, like you'd have the pumpkin on or the pumpkin off. You know?
Yeah, like a head accessory thing for the race. I think that'd be pretty cool. Also, I'm gonna go all out on this boss. I have not been going all out, so let me just go crazy
Is
here.
it true White Walker is coming with the new Frozen Fortress map? Can't say anything speaking on that, unfortunately.
I'll handle it, guys.
Dude, the Frozen Fortress is like, it's the meme that feeds generations, bruh.
You guys ready for this, bro?
I'm ready. Oh, and I think the boss is dead. Here, oh, wow, you did no damage actually.
No, it's because it does a lot of damage, but it only took like most of his HP.
This guy's pretty like, healthy, to be fair.
Yeah, he eats a lot of good food. He's a very healthy guy. Ow! I missed. So easy.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah. Is Ion a deity or an emperor? He is a chaos deity.
Yep, he is a chaos deity. So he's like similar to the baby and similar to like what meter would be if it wasn't just a shard. And
Like basically imagine the baby if he wasn't a baby, but at different abilities. That's basically what a chaos being would be like later on. Oh, by the way, dude, the amount of people who have been like wanting to ship these two elf guys together is insane. Like Dr.
Hey, man,
Freeman and a lot. Okay.
I personally, I don't really like care. I think I actually think it's good. I think any fan canon is whatever. Go ahead, have fun with it. I mean, the game's very inspired by D&D, and a lot of that is about storytelling and making it your own thing. So I don't, if you want to ship these two elves, go ahead.
Will you add new weapons except rapier, axe, trident, scythe? New weapon types probably will come into the game, but like, there's a lot of reasons. Like, well, there needs to be reasons to make them. Like, for example, like base classes or subclasses, and also just kind of add them in general. Like, it's kind of difficult because, say for example, like adding a new subclass or base class, right? We would have to make a bunch of new weapons of that like weapon type, just so people, like anyone who plays that class or uses that weapon
That's actually
type.
still like a problem that the two newer classes kind of still struggle with right now, but
Yeah.
hopefully it's gonna be fixed. It's being addressed because some of the newer classes with like different weapon types, they end up kind of getting like definitely not intentionally sidelined, but it's a little bit harder to retroactively, like kind of the same thing with like the racial like interactions. It's like different and a little bit more difficult to retroactively go back and add those things than it is to like progressively go forward and add them as we go.
Yeah,
it's a lot easier
like,
to do that.
I won't lie, the only weapon type I hate making is the bard weapons, but it's mainly because I hate just bottling instruments. Instruments are really annoying. That's why like a lot of the instrument weapons for a bard right now is just a guitar that's got different like changes to it. But I do want to add like or do like completely new models of guitars and lutes and all that. Just
Yeah, another one that's also definitely going to get an update is bows. Because bows right now, bows were in a weird spot because they were like originally Ranger was it was Faith Dex and Int Dex for the subclasses, so it was a little bit weird,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are you going to ask about? Or are you going to answer about tester applications you bought? But yeah, anyways, bows were in a weird spot because like of how Ranger statting used to work, and so now that Charisma's been added. Honestly, we should have done it when Charisma got added. I was saying that to testers, but
I was lazy and I forgot, so it's on me. I'm sorry to all the Ranger players. It's my bad. But I'm definitely gonna go make it right, you know. And I did something similar with daggers back when it was like the demo, and dagger didn't have any. It didn't really have any good choices, so you can expect similar things with bows. I'm gonna add some good choices that make it a little bit more of an interesting weapon class.
When
Think
will
like things with abilities.
when will we do test applications? I'm not sure. Do we really need more testers right now for you, actually?
I'm not sure. We have a lot. A lot of our testers are also people who are recommended, so that's a good way to get
Yeah.
a tester. You know, if you want to buddy up to the people who currently have it, they can recommend you.
Oh, by the way,
We
focus
are-
the duelist so I can one shot him.
Oh, that's what you're trying to do. Wow. Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'm noticing that everyone took a break and did not hit him. Yeah, by the way, I cannot hit him at all because it'll just immediately stun me. So it's up to you guys. You need to hit him like 4 times. Hit him 4 times.
I think that this hits exactly 4 times, so don't quote me. This might hit 5, and that would be unfortunate. Actually, I'm just going to use this.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's
Green,
good, that's
green, don't hit him. Green, don't hit him. Don't hit him, green. So-
Demon play.
so,
Oh,
I noticed how I said don't hit him, and he hits him.
He needed to get involved, yo. I like it.
Well, now I'm gonna get fucking stunned and die.
Oh, no. Surely not. Let's see.
Will there be a Grim Reaper subclass upgrade for Necromancer? We're not really sure what we want to do for subclass advancements right now, so I
don't
can't
think
really.
Maze is gonna get an advancement for a while. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that right now. But
well,
what I will say though, I said this in the balancing stream, is that Necro and Artificer, both of them, I'm hoping to do both of them at maybe a similar time. Honestly, both of them are gonna get a bit of an update, like gimmick wise, because they're kind of underperformers in like the gimmick department.
mhm. Will Mr. Bones be reworked? To be honest, I've been
Why
wanting
not?
to do. I mean, I think we should definitely touch up him a bit because he's kind of like.
Maybe his moves and stuff, but
Yeah. I mean,
about it.
I was maybe gonna do like a new thing where his model 2, but like I also don't know if we should do that because his model's already
Kind
like.
of supposed to look silly.
Yeah, and also it's kind of iconic right now,
Yeah.
so.
I mean, it's all like it's supposed to be a joke boss, you know, like Mr. Bones and his wild ride, you know. So it's like I'm gonna give him the 1 stack, by the way. I wasn't too oh, okay, well that'll be fixed. I wasn't too like serious when I was making that boss. I thought it was just for fun. Back in the day when AAC was like in the demo, I kind of just statted shit, you know. I didn't really think about it too much. Like way back when. That's why we got things like the baby and like the goblin or the goblin chief and like I'm trying to think of other silly things. The potion master. You used to get an ending where you'd get one shot by her. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I remember that. Dude,
The instant kill endings,
Dude,
those are pretty funny.
Dude, Green, my friend earlier today was playing AAC, and he had the Matrix event, the Matrix one. Do you know which pill he took? He took the red one.
Perhaps the wrong one.
Yeah, he took the red
I
one.
think I'm gonna die. I think it may be all up to you, Nom.
So you're just a noob, from what I'm hearing? How are we expected to get to area-free subclasses going all the way without a subclass? Have you played the game, bro?
Right now, currently, you're able to unlock subclasses that you have already got from the Be the Giant. But like, if we were doing an Area 3 subclass, it probably wouldn't be a subclass. It'd probably be an advancement. To be honest.
If we were to add a new subclass,
Because that way
probably...
you would already have your
Yeah.
you'd already have your class, and it would just be building on that class. So it most likely wouldn't be a subclass for that very reason. If you'd have to play through the game like all the way without it. Maybe we'll add one like that if we want to be like really evil. I don't know.
Or I mean, we could just. Oh,
it's all up to you. Are we gonna wipe?
No, it's okay. I can beat Statue. Just focus spirit. He's gonna kick me to death, bro. That gives me fractured, bro? Are you kidding me?
Stat and Chew don't play. Initially, this fight was supposed to be split into 2. I did a lot more for this fight than was added.
Oh, I might die, actually.
So finish him, yo?
Oh,
Oh
no.
my goodness,
No.
way.
No.
You're not real if you lose this.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, I almost got kicked in
You did best in
it.
the bottom. We don't have a healer, so it's a little difficult.
I mean, I'm going full strength. That's how you play this class. I mean, we wouldn't be in that situation if Green didn't hit him when I was about to one shot him. Are you gonna add a custom map creator, like kind of like Workshop and GGS?
I think that's a wonderful idea, but realistically, I think that would take a lot of resources. It would have to be a major update.
Yeah.
And so if it did happen,
And also, we'd have to
I
have,
would
we need
like
to like
it.
have
It
a
would be
moderator
cool.
too.
Yeah, it would have to be moderated, and it would have to be like we'd have to make sure people were doing it. We're not being bad actors with it, you know, which would be annoying. But I'm not entirely opposed to it. Again, the game is very inspired by D&D, so I see why people would want to make their own campaigns and stuff. So it's an idea that I'm interested in, but I don't know how attainable it is in like a timely fashion, especially, which is definitely important to us. So I'm not sure if that would ever come, but I personally like the idea, is what I'll say. It's just maybe not so realistic, at least not soon. Definitely not soon.
Some guys asking, will there be a romance option for the Itali shopkeeper in the Times from One Shot? You know what's funny?
Roblox would appreciate that.
You know what's really funny? One of the wiki staff DM'd me asking if we can make a AAC dating sim featured on the wiki.
Are we allowed to do that?
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Wait, on the wiki?
yeah. To be fair, like I think it would be okay as long as it's not like anything like inappropriate. Because there was one for Deep Walking as well. That one, there's an April Fool's event where they did one for Deep Walking, like the characters in Deep Walking. That was funny.
I'm not against it as long as everything's appropriate and whatnot.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know.
Because it's just a joke, really. It's not anything serious.
Yeah, I mean, just for the funsies, I don't see why not. Maybe, perhaps, we would have to get some very talented artists to draw the characters as anime characters, of course. We do need an anime boy master. That's obvious.
Yeah.
So that would be my requirement personally. But I would give it my signature. I'd sign off on that.
Yeah. I haven't responded to the DM yet though. It's completely
Wow.
good.
Ego
The guy.
demon.
Will Nox get any buffs outside of the side campaign? It's not too good due to how many enemies are immune to bleed in dungeons. What do you think, Fate?
Wait, what was the question? Get buff?
Yeah, because people are saying that it's not really that good in the time stream one shot and just in general.
I'm not sure. I'm not really like the balancing guy, but I definitely think that we like to. I mean, we take a look at like things that are obviously not performing well. So if we see that it's obviously not performing well, then yeah, it'll probably get a buff. If not, I'm not sure.
I've actually never used Nox. I've always used Ferrum. Because Ferrum is just cooler. Like, what do you mean you'd rather have blood spells over a blood katana, blood sickles, and a blood hammer?
I mean, I like both.
Yeah, I guess.
I like the encounters for both too.
Yeah. Will we get a buff to our base classes, like new moves and higher levels?
Maybe. I think that that would be probably something that would be like an Area 3 feature. Like, we kind of thought or talked about things like that, but I'm not quite sure if we would like fully go in on that, because you can already kind of get to a high level if you're really min-maxing your what's it called? Your XP. So I'm not sure. I don't know where it would fit, but I mean, we're like open to it. It would definitely come later though. Feels the aura.
I'm about to remove half his HP. And then kill him on turn 4. Do you dodge the step shot?
Not even difficult for me. Well, I'm hitless this fight. You know I'm like full HP.
I'm pretty much full HP too. Damn, I know I'm 57 HP. That's not full HP at all. Raider split vertical! Oh, he's dead here.
And I get to finish him off.
Misses. Aw.
No, I actually just hit him with a 1 cost for 100 HP.
Will there be an update to make runs go faster? Okay, we get asked this a bunch. The main problem about runs being slow is the people playing. The game speed thing is already like enough as is, and the NPCs attack like pretty fast too. So a lot of the time, it's mainly just a player issue. Unfortunately, we could maybe like add more like a higher game speed, but like I also feel like that might. What was the problem we had with it again, Feet? Because I thought it might bug the
It kind
game.
of breaks. I mean, it breaks the animations more than it already would. Or it already does. 2x speed already kind of bricks like 90% of the animations.
Yeah.
But it's like serviceable enough to be acceptable, so we let it through. And it's like pretty much necessary for some people, definitely, if you're not trying to play the game for too long, you know. Because we know the game is it's a pretty long game.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the goal. We want people to be like have some stuff to do. Oh, will we ever bring back the Cobblemon server?
Dude, I don't know why we.
Everybody was cheating.
Dude, I don't know why Pleb wanted to bring back the Cobblemon server and just not make like the Avatar server or whatever. Because I'm gonna be really honest, but the Cobblemon server was kind of boring because it's just peaceful mode.
It was fun if you were LARPing like I was.
I mean, I was LARPing too, but then I got really bored, and then I started doing that, playing as like a mini guy, and that was kind of it. And then I just stopped playing. Also, just realized I'm on like a public server. I just realized. Anyways, dude, you know what I gotta do, Feet? You know what I gotta do? Hold on. I gotta play a game that was played in last stream.
Hey guys, remember to hit that like button. Please subscribe while you're at it.
Which game could you possibly be referencing? Oh, is it?
I don't say the name of it. I gotta see if this is the right one. Oh my god, this game's not been updated in almost a year, bro. Hold on, guys. Give me a moment. I'm gonna. You guys are not ready for this. You guys are not ready. Is this the original? Do you remember this, Feet? Do you remember being?
I can't say.
Look at the stream.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I remember playing this game with fucking Pleb in VC in the stream, bro. Well, iBlizz was like answering the questions.
Oh, it's actually good.
Yeah. I don't know if this is the original. Do you guys plan to bring back the other events like Blood Moon and April Fools? April Fools will probably come back on the next April Fools. Blood Moon, maybe, I'm not sure.
Blood Moon? I'm not sure. I like Blood Moon, so
Why am I dying?
I wouldn't hate for it to come back. Blood Moon is one of my favorite bosses at the very end, so I think it'd be a lot of fun if people could enjoy that, you know, again. So it might come back. I would hope so. It'd have to be a little updated to fit like with how the game works now. But I don't think it would be too much work for us to do. To bring it
Dude,
back.
what is killing me?
You're kind of a noob on this.
No, do you see this? There's nothing killing me.
You're a total noob on Me Bomba Lobby.
Oh yeah, this is not the Mi Bamba Abe we played. This is a different one.
This is Beam It's Your Hobby.
So,
I've been killed.
yeah, that 19 Robux was well spent. Okay, I'm not playing this fucking game anymore, bro. I'm not playing Mi Bamba Abe for the rest of the stream, bro.
That's a really well made game.
It's not even the one we were playing before as well. I'm crying. Are is Artificer and Evolved ever gonna get a buff? Evolved is already good.
I think Evolved also just got a buff too.
Yeah, Artificer though. I mean, what's the problem with Artificer? Because I don't know what the problem with it is. Because I mean, to be fair, I don't really know much about Artificer.
It just doesn't really have the same like. The problem with the other two mage classes is that they just don't have as strong of a gimmick as Bloodkin does with its advancements. So, but they're gonna get updated, so it'll be good.
Will there be a giant race? Oh, didn't we have a race that was tied to giants that we made, but we never.
I had an idea. I mean, it's like I had an idea for it. It's possible that it could come, but we just didn't put it out.
Will the new area be post or pre-Drake? Post-Drake. Any areas we'll be adding to the game will probably be post-Drake. Unless it be like sub-areas, of course. But in terms of like actual like new areas, we'd probably add like any like actual new areas would probably be for like after Drake.
Yeah.
Will there be future 5 cost boons like P-Bund in the future? Probably. I mean, to be fair, like, see, we don't really have a lot of 5 cost boons or 4 cost boons in general, because.
That's because 5 cost boons are pretty like. I mean, they're interesting, but the thing about 5 cost boons is that they can't really be combined with anything because of how like they're supposed to change your entire gameplay loop. We originally Jack of all Trades was like that too, but then we never changed it. So I think isn't P-Money like one of the only ones, if not the only one?
No, I think there's Chosen One or. Yeah, I think
one is.
No, I think
Chosen One's expensive. I don't think Chosen One's 5 though.
Yeah, no, it's 4. People were asking if we could buff Chosen One. I don't know what the problem is with Chosen One. I think it's just not that good, apparently.
It's not as good as it used to be. Back when there wasn't as many options for swords, it was a lot better. But it's gonna get some changes. Like we've always had some ideas in mind for what we want to do with Chosen One.
Mm-hmm. Also, dude, Tony's getting mad at me in chat, bro. He's saying disgusting permafreshing.
Oh, what a mean guy!
So mean. You guys aware of the public balancing forum and how can you consider the ideas proposed in there and the respective balancing document? I personally don't know much about it because I don't do any balancing, but I'm pretty sure like the other devs have looked into it because a lot of the other like devs do actually look into a lot of the suggestions. Me too, but like in terms of like balancing stuff, I don't really look into that. Is there plans to
we
add
look
more...
at the general balancing forums, but like, I mean, like we listen generally. Like if there's big issues like with balancing, then that's mostly when we take note of like what people are saying. But if it's like small things, usually it's like something that gets swept under the rug. But we try our best. It's a little hard to look at everything. So, but usually if it's like a big deal, we see the balancing post and we look at what they're saying.
Let me look at these. Will you add more classes for Warrior that change up its weapon, and are there any plans to give Ranger a new subclass? Ranger will definitely be getting a new subclass. In terms of Warrior, I'm not sure. As you mentioned, we don't know if we're going to do 4 subclasses or not. I wouldn't have a problem doing 4 subclasses, but I don't know if we're going to be doing it. We're probably going to be doing class advancements first for the subclasses. Once every class gets like 3 subclasses, that's probably the move. I suggest a game called Project Mirror. No, thank you. I'm not a fan of Project Mirror. What was Dungeon supposed to be? Is it Fear and Hunger situation? What do you mean, like Fear and Hunger situation? Like, as in, like the dungeons, like this big, like it's on top of like a big city or something, or that's got like a lot of Eldritch stuff underneath it. Is that what you're meaning?
I would say like there was definitely some inspiration from Fear and Hunger for when creating the dungeon. It wasn't like
I mean, obviously you can see that because of the souls and stuff. Like I initially, I pretty much sniped like a lot of the soul ideas from Fear Nugget just because I like the I like the vibe of the game, and I like that it's very traditional dark fantasy, which can be very interesting. So I definitely did take some inspiration, but I would say the dungeon is a little bit. I mean, as you can see, it's a little bit more like lighthearted than that game's version of a dungeon. So I'm not sure. I mean, it's like I definitely did take some inspiration, but I can't really speak on. I don't really want to spoil too much. But we do plan on writing some little lore books, so maybe there will be some more information about the dungeon in there. Probably. Because we used to write little lore tidbits when we did updates, but then like the old server got nuked, and then we kind of like lost those. But we definitely want to put those like in game or things similar to that, like that gives that same information that would have been obtained that way in game.
I'm gonna hop on JGS because this one guy's asked me to 1v1 him. I'm gonna get my ass rocked. Will you make a paladin base class? No, paladin will never be a base class. I'd be really stupid to make it a base class. If we were,
it would be unfortunate. It would be a weird base class because it would just be a sword user as well as warrior,
Yeah.
so they'd end up kind of doing the same thing.
if we, as we mentioned before, it'd probably just be like a subclass advancement. Probably like that.
I'll do like one more question, then I gotta bounce.
Oh, where are you gonna
I'll
go?
let you play it. I go do some errands.
I mean, I might do some errands in a minute anyway. I want to walk my dogs because I haven't walked yet.
Make the last question count yet.
I mean, I'll answer like 5 more questions. And
That's fine.
I'll do this 1v1 with green, and I'll probably get my ass rocked. Let me change to this character. Let me get my glasses on too. Can Ranger get a crossbow subclass and different moveset? Maybe, I don't know. Are potential boons going to get buffed? Because in my opinion, they're currently kind of mid. They're more fragile due to the bosses at endgame of campaigns being able to one-shot potential summons. What do you think, Feet?
I'm not sure because Potential Buddy definitely performs like around where we want it to. I've never used Potential Pebble. That was Pleb's creation. I've never used it in my life. So maybe I have to play with it a little bit to see. But I think that P-Bunny is pretty much where we want it to be. If not, I honestly think it's a little strong with like certain class combinations, like Priest specifically. It's always been pretty strong with Priest. But I'm not sure. Because we don't want it to outshine like all the other boons and things like that. Because you can't really combine it with other boons, so.
Hey, Feet.
What's up?
Look in DMs. Oh my god, hold on. Let me play your DMs real quick.
Oh. No, I don't think that we're gonna go. I don't think we're gonna do that.
Well, the next adventure stuff that's gonna rework in future. We've talked about a rework for it, right?
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
God, I don't even have my glasses on. I can't even focus.
I'm not gonna lie, I just actually forwarded that screenshot to AAC General, so my development channel is up.
Oh no.
So I hope I didn't totally like blast that poor guy. No, I'm definitely telling you not to invest that.
God, I'm so ass at this game. Ah! Dude, I got absolutely destroyed. Is it possible to make Zat help us in a fight? Sorry, in the fight?
Help? I had the idea that he should, but it just didn't really come to fruition because it's like it would have to be like a totally new thing, you know.
Fuck's sake. This character is BS, bro.
I do like little Zat. He's a goat. The hero of the Red Mountains, dude. He's the best. So I wanted him to do more in the fight. So I tried to make it seem like he, is doing. He's kind of like a merchant, you know.
I'm lagging.
In the dialogue.
This guy has 50k kills, by the way. This guy's a fucking sweat. He's a little fucking noob. Alright. Will there be more sub areas in the dungeon in the future? Probably. Can we get more characters from other games? You mean like references? We could definitely do that, but not much.
Yeah, we don't want to go too overboard on references. We already have quite a few in, but I mean, I'm always like looking to inject things, little bits and pieces from the media I like. You know, I think that gives the game a little bit of charm and personality. So I'm not opposed to it. You might see some more stuff like that in the future.
That's so easy. This guy's a big ass noob. Wow, this guy's so noobish. Will there be more subclasses slash class advancements with lesser versions similar to Shade? What does that mean?
Wait, what was the question?
I don't even understand the question either.
I mean, I didn't hear you.
Hold on. Green is currently kicking my ass right now. Oh my god, bro. I can't. Oh, you dickhead! You dickhead! He's canceling all my fucking moves! Oh my god, bro. I hate this game. I fucking hate this game. I fucking hate this game. Alright, I'm gonna answer one more question. And I'm gonna probably have us. Alright. Let me see. What questions we got? Are you guys gonna add NPCs to help us, like Loki watching Zat, Sasquatch, Russian battle, then proceed to be nowhere in the inside, kind of mid Loki man. What do you think, Fate? Should we add more NPCs in game that like you can fight alongside with, like that whole Zat
I think
thing?
it'd be cool. I'm not against it.
Yeah.
It was the original intention, but it just didn't work out that way.
Yeah. I think that'd be pretty cool. We could do that.
I think it could be cool.
Anyways, that's probably the last question we'll answer for the stream. Not gonna lie, this stream, it was actually a lot better than the last one. Definitely the star. The star of the last one. Oh my god, bro. It was.
What do you mean, we're all sitting at the table? That was a good one.
Yeah, it was. But I think the stream went well. I actually wonder if that one person has made a forum again, answering all like noting down everything from the stream. I don't know if that's happened yet. But let me see actually. Yeah, no, there's not a forum for that, sadly. Anyways, I'm probably gonna go on the stream now. We might be doing another dev stream in September, maybe. It just depends, because we would like to do more dev streams. The problem is that like it's kind of hard to do dev streams because the main thing is we have to talk about stuff that's gonna be coming to the game.
But we can't leak. Oh, what's up, Bobbos? The stream's still going.
Stream.
Hello?
I'm here for the dev stream, guys.
Oh, we're about to end.
Wow.
So you got here just in time to say goodbye. That's great.
Bye.
Just brother
Well,
said bye.
for tuning in.
Yeah.
I hope we were able to answer the questions good. I hope that
Yeah.
you watching us spec abuse.
I also hope you guys enjoyed the things we showed off coming in the next update. Again, as I said, I would like to do more dev streams, but it's kind of hard to because there's only so much we can talk about for the game on the stream. So, anyways, do you guys have anything else to say before we go, or nah? Feet eyeless.
No, I don't know. I mean, make sure you buy the Bone Drake plushie.
Really?
Please. Yes.
You should
it's-
buy
it's
our
really
UGC.
good.
Buy our UGC, please.
Yeah, buy our UGC.
Yeah. Anyways,
That's all.
yeah.